Do the Angel Monday Angel Guidance, and this week we're going to do some cards around the what the guidance is for this week, the 21st until the 28th of February. And I'm also going to be discussing what it means to be an energy healer and what the signs are if you are a natural energy healer and it's part of your divine life purpose to do that this lifetime. I know that last week, after we talked about being a natural angel messenger, I got the most emails I've ever got after an article like that. And so many of you identified with a lot of those signs, but you also had extra ways of identifying, and those were very clearly that you're a natural energy healer. So I thought that this week we discuss that side of it, because so many of you that follow me and come to my Angel Monthly attunements and my programs are light workers, and that means you've got a big purpose, and part of that purpose is bringing more love, light, healing and spiritual awareness to others. And it's a big life purpose, and it's something that's extra to your other purpose on earth. So we've all got a purpose to learn certain life lessons, right? We've come back time and time again to learn wisdom, to understand things from a different perspective. And some of us have a purpose to be a parent or a teacher or a pet parent. There's lots of purposes that we have. But light workers have this extra purpose where they just want to heal the world, heal people, help people, shift the world in some way and leave their mark in a way that brings more love and light. And that's why I want to speak directly to you and help you to understand that, so that you know the direction that you're being taken in by the angels. But of course, today we're also talking about the angels and the guidance that they have for you this week. So I like to do a little chat as part of this this live every Monday. So let's see who's here. If Facebook is going to show me. No, it's not just yet. I'll check in with you later. But hi everyone who's here. So shall we go first with the reading? Because I know some of you just come for the reading and that's all you want to know about. So let's do this bit first. And we're going to call on Archangel Michael. And I'm still feeling those amethyst vibes from Friday's Archangel Attunement, which was Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst. And we did the most amazing clearing using the violet flame and really clearing out that old karmic debris and heavy energy and leaving you feeling lighter and clearer and able to move forward without those burdens. So I'm still feeling those angels with us. So let's ask Holy Amethyst and Archangel Zadkiel to also be in on this week's guidance. So just if you would like to sit straight with your back straight, and just visualize a beautiful beam of light coming down around you, surrounding your body from head to toe. And this is your way of becoming more conscious spiritually and connecting in with your intuition and your angels as I'm speaking. So it really puts you into that space. So if you imagine the white light around you protecting you and reminding you of your soul self, not just all the things on your to-do list, because when you ask your angels for help, that to-do list gets shorter. It happens more effortlessly and easily. And we ask for and invite the angels into the room, and we ask for and invite the presence of Archangel Michael and his band of mercy angels. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting this session and working through me to bring about a clear message for everyone. And I also ask for Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Holy Amethyst to be here to uplift the message and clear away any psychic debris and help us to know exactly what we're facing this week and what we need to do in order to manifest what we want, our heaven on earth, right? So I'll start just by asking the archangels to come closer and to work with me and with you as well. So what do we most need to know this week? And I like to do this, the shuffling live rather than just bringing it to you already, because I think our gathered energy has an influence on the reading as well. Okay. So I'm pulling 4 cards, and then I'm going to pull one from the Keepers of the Light, which is a Carl Gray deck. And let's see what Archangel Zadkiel has to say. Got a little few upside down cards in here. Oh, okay. And let's move forward. All right, so the first card, this is your present situation, what you most need to know about at this time, what is going on for you, what's the energy like. So here we've got the Knight of Gabrielle, and she is galloping on this beautiful white horse with Gabrielle behind her, and she's moving forward, and it's like she's suddenly free to go forward. So it might be that over the last couple of weeks you've done some self-healing, you've released something that has been a long time in your energy field. Maybe you've finally given up holding on to something toxic, right? You've stopped waiting for that person to say sorry that isn't ever going to be awake and conscious enough to say sorry. You've released some kind of burden, or you've released something in yourself. Maybe it's perfectionism, maybe it's, you know, something else, that's self-sabotage, where you have been holding yourself back, and finally you're realizing, I can move forward, I can let this go. And because you're letting go of that big heavy energy, maybe you were at the Amethyst and Zadkiel attunement on Friday, because you've let go of that big heavy energy, you're now free, and you'll feel things happening more easily, more effortlessly. Maybe those things you've been manifesting will start to show up. Maybe you'll find it easier to write your book or attract clients to your business. You'll have some sort of clarity, and with that comes an intuitive knowing about exactly what to do next. Don't you love that? I love that when that happens, when I've been thinking about a problem or a challenge for a while, and then all of a sudden it drops in, and that's the angels working with you. They drop that into your intuition, into your consciousness, a divine idea, divine inspiration, right? Because the word inspired, in spirit, comes from the words in spirit, inspiration, because you're being dropped a divine idea. So Gabrielle, who is the angel whose sole purpose is to be a messenger and to help messengers, people who have a story to tell, a message to pass on, is helping you here and giving you the guidance you need to move forward. So definitely not feeling stuck. Maybe that full moon energy just blasted some good energy to you. But they are saying to you, please don't sit on that idea for too long. Have you ever had a brilliant idea, like a creative idea, or it happens to me a lot, and then you don't act on it, and then you see someone else is doing it? And that's because a divine idea has to come to fruition. So if the divine and the angels give it to you and you don't act on it, then it comes through someone else. Now, sometimes that's okay, right? There's enough room in the world for all of us, and you'll get another idea. And maybe you could do the same idea, just in a different way. But it's a reminder that it's time to move forward. So don't sit on any of that inspiration, that new energy that's coming in for you. Now, Facebook's telling me to close some apps down, so I'm just doing that while I'm talking to you. And I had more apps open than I realized. Okay, give me a moment. There we go. Okay, so the second card, the block card, if you like. Well, this is the energy that might be blocked for you at this moment. And this is Archangel Azrael, the angel of grief, comfort with grief, letting go, transitions of anything. So we can feel grief, you know, we can feel grief about anything that ends. It doesn't have to be a death. It can be the end of an era, the end of a book. The end, you know, life is forever changing. We know that, and we try to cling to it and keep it the same, and yet it isn't. It can't be. So this is asking you to release the past and know that there is something better coming. There is a happy, fulfilling. You've still got time in your life to have happiness, to have fulfillment, to have abundance, creativity, prosperity. It doesn't matter what age you are. So just because you've gone through a loss or a change or a disappointment or a letdown of some kind, doesn't mean that happiness can't be yours again. And Azrael reminds you of that, and he's giving you a big comforting hug. Look at that. I need to drink water. He's giving you a big comforting hug, and he's reminding you that transition is natural, and please don't give up hope. You know, the angels have been talking to me a lot about hope lately, and I think with the pandemic, I really think a lot of people, you know, we've been disappointed. We've booked tickets to events or holidays, or we wanted to see our loved ones, and time again something happens and you can't go, or, you know, it's just so frustrating. And I think in some ways, some of us have learned to sort of tuck those hopes away in case we're disappointed again. And the angels are saying hope is like the lifeblood. You know, it's a force of energy that we need, and not ever to give up hope, and to just believe this, something better is coming. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Someone here needs to hear this. Okay, so then we have the wheel. Now this is your guidance. Now, what is the theme of all of these cards so far? Right, the wheel, the end of delays, Archangel Jeremiah, the angel who helps us to make big decisions and to move our life forward. I feel a lot of emotion around this. Okay, so this is for you to tune into your body. It's like finally, exactly what the Knight of Gabriel was saying. We felt held back for a while, but the wheel of fortune is starting to move in your favor. So new beginnings, new direction, maybe something you haven't thought of before. Maybe you've been barking up the wrong tree for a while, and now you've come back to your original plan or a new plan. It's okay to do that. You know, we're also, humans can get a bit egoic around changing your mind and making decisions. You know, it's like, oh, I don't want to be fickle or flip-flop. And it's okay to do that, because it's like your GPS in your car, right? Sometimes when you're driving to a destination, you decide to stop by and have a coffee or visit a friend or go the scenic route, and the GPS is saying, no, turn around, go back. And that's your ego. But if you can just allow yourself to be directed, then guided by your angels, then you'll find your path, and it's okay to change your mind. Sometimes we need to do little detours to learn something important, and then come back to our soul path again. So it's okay if you got called off your path for some reason, or you got distracted by butterflies. I think I'll just chase that shiny butterfly. It's all right. Life isn't supposed to be walked perfectly. It's not supposed to be, you know, there isn't someone with a clipboard ticking off little boxes and saying, this is the way you're supposed to do it. We want that. We want it to be that way, but it's not that way. So this is a new beginning coming for you, and the momentum is all about moving forward. That's the theme. That's the theme. Moving forward, not backwards. Now, as an outcome card, we've got a couple here. So this is about healing. Healing from sadness, grief, sorrow. And as I'm reading this is an Archangel Michael card. Archangel Michael is with you. It's okay to be healing while you're moving forward. You don't have to be doing one or the other. You know, a lot of people say to me on the theme of healers, you know, I can't be a healer because I haven't healed my own past. I haven't healed my childhood. I haven't, you know, I'm still going through something. And there is such thing as the term the wounded healer, and that's, you can still be a healer and be healing. You can still be not the perfect guru about everything in the world and start a business, write a book, be a speaker, be a teacher, right? It's okay, because there is no one, there are very few ascended masters that are living on the planet. And if we all just sat in our houses and waited until we were perfect before we got things done, nothing would ever get done, right? And I'm sure you've read biographies of successful people, famous people, people that have changed the world in some way, and they've had a horrific time whilst we were all looking at their shiny personas. So that's not about being fake. It's just about contributing to the world, being a light worker, while healing. So there is still a bit of healing for you to do this week. There's some sorrow, there's some sadness that needs to be released. You can release it with your tears, by writing in a journal, speaking to the Archangel Michael, asking for an angel hug, and understanding that it's okay to have your foot in a few different places, right? So again, this is about releasing the past. Releasing the past. So the angels really want you to move forward. Now, what did the Keepers of the Light? We got Krishna. I love this so much. And this is about trusting your spiritual guidance and staying committed to your spiritual path. So I know sometimes it feels too hard. It feels like, oh, I'm just going to give that up and focus on, my job or the things that are happening. But your spiritual path supports your physical life. That's the point of it. And we need it. It's like manna from heaven, this energy that gives us the hope, the joy, the guidance, the protection, the healing to be able to keep going. And it gives a meaning to life. I don't know about you, but I'm a person that seeks meaning. I want to have a meaning to things. And I don't know how people who have no belief spiritually, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, that's their path. You've got to find meaning in something, right? For me, it's my connection with my angels and the divine, and being able to be of service in some way. Hey, Suze. Hi, Tarika. I can finally see some comments there. So Krishna is asking you to stay, do your meditation, write out in your journal, do your prayers, talk to your angels, talk to your guides, and ground yourself, protect your energy, because that uplifts you and helps you to transcend all of your challenges much more easily. So I can see there's a few of you here. I don't know why this isn't showing me all the comments. Let's have a look. No, I can't do it. Okay, moving on. I was going to talk to you about the signs that you're a natural energy healer. Now, this is easy in retrospect, right? When you realize that that's your life path, then you can look back and say, oh yeah, I can see the signs. So one of the signs that I'm seeing in people is that they get a lot of dreams about being an energy healer. Dreams and visions. So you might see yourself helping someone in need. You might dream of your hands having a flame or a light in them. It might be a daydream or a night dream. So it's something that's very common amongst people that have never before even thought about being energy healers. And then they get a dream, and it might involve one of the angels like Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, or Archangel Metatron are some of the major ones who want to work with you. And so they show you forms of energy, orbs, flames, energy coming out of your hands, and you'll receive a lot of energy healing as well, whether that's in dreams or just you're attracted to it, that you're being prepared to become an energy healer of some kind. So that's one of the signs. Another one is that your hands heat up. So it might be when you're petting a cat or a dog, or when you encounter somebody in need, maybe someone who's in pain, or that you don't even know what's going on with them. But while you're talking to them, actually while I'm talking to you, my hands are heating up because I'm an energy healer. So hands heating up randomly, or tingling, fizzy kind of tingling feeling, or you get, very rarely when I've trained a lot of energy healers, people will get what feels like a cool breeze in their hands. It's like a menthol feeling or a whooshy feeling. Or if you're clairvoyant, you'll see it as light, gold, white, pink, or electric blue, green light coming out of your hands. And you might well be able to see energy around other people as well, or at least detect it. We talked a lot about that in angel communication this week, about the aura and what it means to have certain colors in your energy field. Incidentally, this isn't one that I've included, but energy healers have a lot of light in their aura, and it's often they'll have a lot of green energy around them. That's how I can often tell an energy therapist. They'll have Archangel Raphael's green energy with them. And sometimes they will have the rainbow energy of the Reiki healer around them as well. So people who have been attuned to Reiki, which is a healing modality to be a channel for source healing, will have it. To me, it looks more like gold and pink. It's a very peachy color, but to other people, it can look like rainbows. So that's a sign of a Reiki healer. You know what to do when there's someone in need. So maybe you just naturally put your hands on people. Maybe your partner has got a shoulder pain and you just naturally put your hands on them. You just know what to do. You want to put your hands over or on pets, wild animals, people, and you just naturally understand energy. Now, a lot of natural energy healers are empaths. So as empaths, you are energy aware. This is something people don't really talk about. They talk about the emotional side of it. You can feel other people's emotions. You can sometimes imagine that they're your own. And you're very sensitive to emotional energy, but you're also sensitive to energy. So perhaps someone's got a big aura, you step back from them sometimes. Or someone's got a lot of negative energy, you just makes you want to pull your energy right back in. And you understand energy in that way. So you're automatically reading energy around people, and you're not really sure where that information is coming from if you haven't had that kind of understanding and teaching. So being able to feel people's emotional energy in your body, but also their energy blocks. So let's say perhaps someone's got an energetic block in their solar plexus chakra. You can't see where I'm pointing right now, right there underneath the top of where your diaphragm is, right, in your upper stomach. If someone's got a block there, then while you're talking to them, either on the phone, internet, or in person, you actually get that lumpy, tight feeling in your solar plexus. Or they've got a bad throat, you can feel it there. Or they've got an energy block somewhere else in their body, you feel it. Or a pain in their body, you can feel it. Energy healers are very tuned in like that because it shows you where the healing is needed. And when you learn to properly heal people and you learn to properly and safely channel energy and not take on other people's energy, those feelings are very temporary. You don't have to hold that energy in your body forever. It just tells you briefly, okay, that's where you need to go as a healer. You may feel drawn to the healing arts, especially healing tools like crystals, Reiki, angels. Angels are very keen to help you get on that healing path, and they will give you lots of nudges to go and learn formally to be an energy healer. They'll give you lots of nudges about cleaning up your own energy channels, healing yourself so that they can prepare you. Because it takes a lot of energy to be an energy healer, right? You've got to be to some degree in a good state so that you can heal others, because it can drain you, it can drain your nervous system if you're not looking after yourself properly, and if you're not looking after your own energy as well. So that's some of the signs that I wrote down. Yeah, that's most of the signs that I wrote down. And I'm going to write an article about this today, or I'm going to publish the article. It's written today so that you check in and see if that resonates with you. Like, are you a natural energy healer? Because if it's part of your divine life purpose, then the angels will help you with that. And they'll help you in a sense of finding you the right person to teach and train you. They will help you with when setting up your business, if that's what you wish to do, with attracting the right clients to you. And they'll put people and situations in your pathway where you can help. But also, before you start doing it, you'll get a lot of information, spiritual information, attracted to books and other people who are doing it, so that can inspire you. You know, while I was in Sydney for Christmas, I met a beautiful soul. I went and did an Aboriginal tour of the rocks at Sydney, which is such a beautiful place. I love it so much. And I just, the information on the tour was incredible, but the lady that was guiding it, oh my goodness, she had such a light around her, and I had to talk to her afterwards, so I did. And it turns out she'd been thinking about energy healing. So, right, we had this amazing conversation, and I knew that the angels had put us in each other's path. Like, she blessed me so much, and hopefully I was able to help her a little bit. But it was you know, that's what happens. The angels will put situations, people, video, informations on your path, and it's up to you to follow that guidance and learn more. Because when you become an energy healer, it really helps you in your life and your life path as well. And you're never alone, right? Never alone with it at all. So let me just see. Oh, I can see some more comments. You're most welcome, Suze. You're welcome. Okay, so I'll be back next Monday. If you want to still grab that, talk about energy healing, that Archangel Amethyst and Zachiel Violet Flame healing, go over and grab it because it's only available for one more day. You can get the replay and go through that powerful healing. It was incredible, and it will give you a tool that you can use in your practice to heal yourself and others if you wish. Look out for that article later today. I'll put the link on my pages. And contact me, let me know, are you an energy healer? Because I can help you with that. So we've got courses coming up, and I also do some private teaching as well. So if you're really interested in forwarding your life as an energy healer or an angel messenger, then I can really help you. So, but I would love to know, the first step is knowing, accepting, right? And let me know in the comments, does this resonate with you? So have a beautiful week. Remember the angels' guidance for this week. There's a new beginning, and to keep moving forward, follow those divine inspired ideas and keep the hope in your heart, because it not only inspires you, it also helps others. Sending you love. Bye.